Hello once again, welcome to example 4 on the linear equation containing fractions that I started with you in the previous videos. This is the solution space, the platform where mathematics is made easy and simple for everyone to understand and enjoy. In this video, I want to continue with the linear equation that I started with you in the previous videos. In the previous videos, we started learning about linear equation containing fractions, where we've already done three examples already on it in 3 different videos, and I hope you all understood it and you enjoyed the lesson as well. And this is a continuation where I want to solve another example with you. This is example 4. As you can see from the board, this is example 4. So it means in the previous videos we've already done example 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so I want us to solve this as well so that it will give you a better understanding of the linear equation containing fractions. So I will advise that you watch the previous videos, okay, because I've laid the foundation that you need in the previous videos, particularly the first video and the second video. You have to watch it so that you get the foundation and the understanding that you need to be able to handle this session as well. And don't forget, after watching those videos, please like the video and also share them as well. So as I said, this is just a continuation to solve another example with you for you to get a better understanding. So I will advise that you watch the previous videos, okay, because in those videos I've done much explanation on everything that you are supposed to know about linear equation containing fractions. So watch the video so that you get a foundation to be able to handle this one as well. As I've said, that this one is just a continuation to solve another example with you so that you get a better understanding. So let's go ahead and solve the example 4 that I have on the board. Okay, so example 4, you see we should solve 4x minus 3 all over 2 equals 8x minus 10 all over 8 plus 2 whole number 3 over 4. Now this is mixed fraction. Okay, so when you see something like this, we call it mixed fraction. So we pronounce it 2 whole number 3 over 4. Okay, so before we solve this one, you have to note that anytime you have mixed fraction in an equation, okay, or any kind of expression that you are simplifying, the first thing to do is that you change all the mixed fractions to improper fraction. Okay, I've already explained to you in the previous videos that anytime you have an equation containing fractions, what you do is to multiply through by the LCM. Okay, that's the first step. That notwithstanding, looking at this question, we have mixed fraction in it. Okay, so we cannot multiply through by the LCM until we've changed the mixed fraction to improper fraction. Okay, so that's the first thing that you are going to do to this question before we go ahead and multiply through by the LCM. Hope the explanation is clear enough. I'm saying that in the previous videos we've learned that anytime we have an equation that contains fraction, what we do is to multiply through by the LCM. Okay, that we've established it. Okay, so with this question as well, we have to multiply through by the LCM. Okay, but you can see that we have a mixed fraction here. So before we go ahead and multiply through by the LCM, this mixed fraction, we have to first change it to improper fraction. That's the first thing to do. Okay, anytime you have a question that contains mixed fraction, you have to change the mixed fractions to improper fraction first before you proceed. Okay, so with this, we are going to change this mixed fraction to improper fraction. Then we'll go ahead and multiply through by the LCM. Okay, as we have been doing from the previous videos. Okay, so let's go ahead and solve the question that I have on the board. Okay, so let me write my solution. Okay, and let's do it together. So let me write the question. So I'll repeat everything which is here. Then when we reach this mixed fraction, then I'll change it to improper fraction. As I've explained to you, that's the first thing to do. Okay, so I'll repeat up to this point. Okay, then when we reach here, then I'll change this one to improper fraction. Okay, and this how to change it to improper fraction. Okay, so I've already taught you how to change mixed fraction to improper fraction in the previous videos. Okay, when we were treating the operations on fractions. Okay, I taught you how to change mixed fractions to improper fractions. So we are applying that knowledge here. So it means if you haven't watched those videos, you might not be able to get it. Okay, so watch the videos, okay, then you get the understanding. Okay, so this is how to change mixed fraction to improper fraction. The denominator will multiply the whole number, then the answer you get, you add it to the numerator, then that final result all over the denominator. Okay, so it's going to be like this: 4 times 2, 8. 8 plus 3, 11. So it's going to be 11 over 4. Please hope the understanding is clear enough. Okay, let me go over one more time. Okay, this is how to change the mixed fraction to improper fraction. It's going to be 4 times this whole number. Okay, so this denominator will multiply the whole number. Okay, so 4 times the 2, 8. And the 8 you add it to the numerator, so 8 plus the 3, 11. So it's going to be 11 over 4. That's how you change mixed fractions to improper fractions. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'll repeat what is there, then when we reach, I'll change it to the improper fraction. So I have 4s minus 3 all over 2 equals 8s minus 10 all over 8 plus, then I'll change this one to improper fraction as I've explained. So it's going to be 11 over 4. Okay, please hope the understanding is clear enough. Okay, now that we've done this, okay, we've changed the mixed fraction to improper fraction. Now the next thing is to multiply through by the LCM. Okay, and how you get the LCM is to use the denominators of the fraction as I've explained in the previous video. So the denominators here are 2, 8, and 4. So we are going to find the LCM for 2, 8, and 4. And I've already taught you how to find LCM of numbers in the previous videos. Okay, so if you don't know how to find the LCM of numbers, it's something that I've already taught, okay, in the previous video. So search for it so that you get to know how to find LCM of numbers. We've done a lot of examples on it, okay, and I've done a detailed explanation on how to find LCM of numbers. So just search for it, okay, so that you watch the videos on it, so that you get the understanding, so that you can apply it here as well. Okay, so let's continue. I said you have to multiply through by the LCM, and how to get the LCM is to use the denominators. So the denominators we have here is 2, 8, and 4. Okay, so use the denominator. So finding the LCM for 2, 8, and 4, you have to follow the same process that I taught you in the previous videos on how to find LCM of numbers. Okay, so the LCM is going to be 8. If you follow the process and do it correctly, you realize that the LCM for 2, 8, and 4 is 8. Okay, so now we multiply through the equation by the LCM, which is 8. Okay, and multiplying through by the equation, what I mean is that you multiply each term in the equation by the LCM. Okay, so I've already explained what a term is to you, okay, in the previous video. Okay, so each term in the equation will multiply it by the LCM, which is the 8. Okay, so this 4s minus 3 all over 2 is one term. Okay, we'll multiply it by the LCM. We come here, 8s minus 10 all over 8 is also another term. We'll multiply it by the LCM. And this 11 over 4 also is another term. We'll multiply that one too by the LCM. So we'll multiply each term in the equation by the LCM. Okay, so this is one term on its own. We'll multiply it by the LCM. This is another term on its own. We'll multiply it by the LCM. And this is also another term. We'll multiply that one too by the LCM. So each term in the equation will multiply it by the LCM. That is what we mean when we say we are multiplying through by the LCM. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it. So we know that our LCM is 8. Okay, so 8 times, the bracket means multiplication. Okay, I've explained it to you, okay, that why I want you to use the bracket, okay, instead of using this one. Okay, I prefer you using the bracket, and I've explained why in the previous videos. Okay, so let's use the brackets to avoid any kind of mistakes. Okay, so the bracket means multiplication. So 8 into bracket times this. Okay, then we'll go ahead, 8 also into brackets times this, then again 8 into brackets times this one. Okay, so we are multiplying each term by the LCM. Okay, so let me clean this from here and let's continue. Okay, so 8 into brackets, multiplying the first term, I have 4s minus 3 all over 2. We close our bracket, equals 8 will multiply this one as well. Don't forget, you are multiplying through by the LCM. So 8 times 8s minus 10 all over 8, we close our brackets, then plus 8 times 11 over 4. Okay, so you can see that we've multiplied through by the LCM. Okay, we've multiplied each term by the LCM. Now we can simplify. Okay, so this 2 and the 8 can be simplified. Okay, so 2 goes here 1, 2 goes here 4. Okay, please hope you agree with me. Then this 8 and this 8 too can be simplified. 8 goes here 1 and 8 goes here 1 as well. Okay, then this 4 and the 8 too can be reduced, can be simplified. So 4 goes here 1, 4 goes here 2. Okay, please hope you agree with me up to this point. Okay, so all that we did is to reduce the numbers that we have. Okay, so this 2 and the 8 we simplify it. Okay, this 8 and the 8 to we simplify it, and this 4 and the 8 here to we simplify it. Now the next thing is to just write down what you have left. Okay, no need to rush it. Okay, you just need to take your time and write down what you have left. Okay, so what I have left here is the 4. Okay, so I have the 4 left here. So write your 4 into bracket. You bring what is inside the bracket. So into bracket 4s minus 3. Please hope you agree with me. Equals, bring your equal sign, which is here. What I have left here is the 1. So 1 into bracket 8s minus 10. Okay, then you bring your plus, which is here. Then what we have left here is 2. So 2 into bracket 11. Okay, please hope you agree with me. Okay, from here we just need to apply the removing of brackets that we know. Okay, so the 4 will open its bracket, the 1 will open its bracket, and this 2 also will multiply its bracket. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so 4 times the 4s will give you 16s. Okay, and 4 times minus 3 will give you minus 12. Equals to, you bring your equal sign, 1 will also open its bracket. So 1 times 8s, it gives you 8s. 1 times minus 10 gives you minus 10. Then plus 2 times 11 gives you 22. Okay, from here we just need to group like terms. Okay, please hope you get the explanation. Okay, from here all that you have to do is to group like terms. You've done grouping of like terms. Okay, so when I take I want to continue from here. Okay, so when I take the 16s, okay, I take the 16s, which is here. What I can join into it is the 8s, which is here. Okay, but you see the 8s have to cross the equal sign to come and join the 16s, which is here. Okay, and I've explained that when anything crosses the equal sign, the sign it has what changes. Very important to note. Okay, when it is positive and it crosses the equal sign, becomes negative, and when it's negative and crosses the equal sign, becomes what positive. Okay, so now the 16s is here. Okay, so this 8s will cross the equal sign to come and join it. Okay, so it is positive here. When it crosses the equal sign, it becomes negative, so minus 8s. Okay, equal to, okay, then these numbers, I'll repeat it, which are there. The numbers here, let's repeat it. So I have my minus 10 there. Okay, plus the 22, which is there. Okay, please hope you are following. Then this minus 12 will cross the equal sign to go and join them. Okay, because it's negative here. We are grouping like terms. Okay, so having negative 12 here, it will cross the equal sign to come and join the numbers here. Okay, when it crosses the equal sign, the sign changes to be positive because it's negative. It crosses the equal sign, goes to that side, changes to be positive. Okay, please hope you agree with me. Okay, so it becomes plus 12. Okay, so this is what we get for grouping like terms. Okay, let's go ahead and simplify further. 16s minus 8s will give me 8s. Please hope you agree with me. Equals to, now this one, don't rush it, take your time and let's do it one at a time. Okay, watch. Minus 10 plus 22. Okay, that will give you positive 12. Please hope you agree with me. Minus 10 plus 22 will give you positive 12, and that positive 12 plus this 12, it will give you 24. Okay, so positive 24. So I'll get my 8s equals to 24. Please hope you agree with me. Now for us to get the value of s, okay, because we are solving for s, you have to divide through by the coefficient of s, and the coefficient of s here is 8. Okay, so I'll divide here by 8 and here also by 8. Okay, so that this 8 and this 8 will cancel. 8 goes here 1, 8 goes into the 24 3 times. Okay, so you have your s equals to 3 over 1, and 3 over 1 is 3, so your s equals to 3. Okay, so this becomes your final answer for solving the equation that I have on the board. So this is how to handle equations that contains mixed fraction, okay, and also a linear equation that contains fractions as well. Okay, so you change all the mixed fractions to improper fraction as we did. Okay, then you multiply through by the LCM, then you follow the normal process you have been following. Okay, then you solve the equation. Okay, so this is the final answer and I hope you understood it. Don't forget, please like the video and also share the video. I'll see you again in other videos whilst we tackle other topics. Bye bye.